Hello, here we are with an unboxing and hands-on with the Sony Cybershot DSC-QX10, and this is one of two lenses being made available by Sony as additional accessories for smartphones, primarily for their Xperia range of smartphones, but the neat feature is that these do actually work with pretty much all smartphones, certainly Android and iPhone. So we've got this cylindrical packaging, slightly different. It's the QX10. There is also a QX10, which is similar but slightly different. So we have already opened this one up for testing internally here at Clove, but we'll show you what you get in the box so you get an idea. So once we actually open that up, we are presented with the lens, which we'll come back to in a moment. And I should say it's not just a lens, it's actually a camera in itself, pretty much, but the main idea is that it is a lens. So inside here we've got a bit of documentation. Some of that is in Japanese, sort of warranty information. As you can see, we have opened and used some of this already, so it's not brand new, so please do excuse that, but you get the idea. And then what you've got is the attachment for the lens to go onto the back of your device. And then that's just the packaging. And then lastly, we've got a micro USB cable for actually charging the lens up, and a little lanyard with the Sony branding on there for sort of carrying it around, making things a little bit easier. So here is the lens itself, and we should start by taking a look at the back here. So we've got the back cover with the sort of label and regulatory information, and we've got the clip in for the piece here that clips onto your phone. So actually what you do is you line this up on the back like so and twist it into place. You open up the little grips here, and these, one side extends out, so that allows it to accommodate different size phones. It's got little rubber grips just within this to actually not damage the handset to which it's attaching. Folds up like there, you've got the Sony branding on it, and you can see you've got the little lock icon there, and to release it you just press this little button and turn it like so, and that removes it. Now this lens can actually be used on its own. So you'll actually see that on the side here we have a shutter button. We also have the zoom controls. We've got the multi-function micro USB port there. Coming round, we've got a standard tripod mount, so you can mount this onto a tripod, or one that when attached to your phone you could actually mount the whole solution to a tripod to get more stable shots. We then come around here and we've got a little LCD screen, which we'll come back to in a moment, which is a power indicator. We've got the little clip for unlocking it, we've got the Sony logo, and then round on the top we've got the power button with an LED notification light and the NFC logo, because this actually pairs with the smartphone via NFC primarily. So if we press and hold and we power that on, and here we can then see the lens has come out, and we can use the controls to actually use the zoom in and out right here. Taking a look from the front, we can see that it's a Sony G lens, so it's using some of the best optics that Sony has to offer. It's got 10 times optical zoom, and then if we turn this actually over and open up the back cover, in here we do actually have a lithium-ion battery, so that actually powers it, and we've got a micro SD memory card slot there as well, and that takes cards up to 64 gig in capacity. So I've just pulled the battery out, you can see got that there. So it's a 630 milliamp hour battery, and that pops in like so. So I power it back on again, and this, you might just be able to see the little screen here that identifies the battery level, so it's a good way of actually knowing how much power you've actually got in the device. So this little camera lens actually shoots at 18.2 megapixels. It's got the 10 times optical zoom. It's got optical image stabilization, so if it shakes about, it's designed to try and reduce the blur and everything on there. You've got single shot and touch autofocus. It uses Wi-Fi direct and NFC to pair with the phone. It's got 16 gig of internal storage, but it's got that memory card expansion slot there, and it weighs in at just 105 grams there, so it's actually fairly lightweight as well, and it's quite useful. Okay, so let's actually pair this up with a phone. Now we've already downloaded the Play Memories app that you need for the camera, and we're just going to scan this over with NFC, and it'll load into the application and connect with your device. So you can see that it's actually connecting there. And then we can use the mobile device as a viewfinder. So if you watch the screen of the Samsung, and then if I turn the lens, you can see that I'm seeing exactly what the lens would see, and I can control it to take pictures like so. So I'm actually using the on-screen controls to control the camera here. So I can control the zoom function, so if I use the zoom controls on screen here, the camera is zooming in and out. I can even change the shooting mode from the screen of the Samsung, and I can record video if I choose. I can go back to photo mode. I've got a full array of settings, so I can actually change the image quality. I can change the timer, whether there's a review of the image, save options. So there's quite a lot of control you've got here, and of course you can actually use the lens itself. So if I do the zoom there, it's just replicating that on screen. So it's your choice whether you actually use the lens on its own or with your phone. I think it's a more powerful solution with your phone because you can actually see what you're taking the image of, and then it saves it and copies it to your phone and also backs it up online. Let's just actually connect up the camera grip so that you can actually see what that is like. So here we go, open that up like that, and then what we need to do is really line the two up, pop that in there. So there's the G lens on the back of the Samsung Galaxy S4, so it's pretty big, pretty chunky, but it's quite versatile in what it can actually do. So here I can still use all the controls and take my picture. So that's just a quick unboxing and hands-on with the Sony G lens, available from clove.co.uk.